And they're going to try force a fight down bottom. Armel just jumps in. He's already got BKB out, so he's done a great boom target. Mixer, his own BKB about to finish. He dooms Yamich. That's what he has to resort to right now. Tree Volley will have to finish him off. They also bring Crystallis low. Crystallis almost died here, but Mobe, without a BKB of his own, has no protection versus Doom or Armel. Will end up with the onslaught. They want to find low play, and they do get him. But another reveal for him just yet, but they will not really need it. Eventually, the Glimmer Cape will, and eventually they have the damage to kill him, and eventually, Ancient Tribe call GG. The final stun did not come in time, and although Kidaro had an amazing initiation, they're unable to keep Armel pinned down. And here come reinforcements from Secret. They want Kidaro first and foremost. Yamich finding him with the arrow, and they're able to bring him down. Sweet and Strong blocked in by the Helmet Smasher. And man, this Enchantress, he is falling fairly low, but Armel coming in with the Searing Chains and huge damage there from the sleight of fist. Enables them to bring down Kidaro. They have a primal roll onto low skill. Can he sunder a target? No, he cannot. Yamich ends up getting that kill. Sweet and Strong does manage to steal the arrow. Gets tanked up by the Marana, but unfortunately, Sweet and Strong should still die here. Beautiful Searing Chain combination from Armel. Sets up the double kill, even if he does live. But they're doing their utmost on the side of Team Secret to ensure that that's not the case. Armel, he's going to be able to survive this. And here comes the anti-mage. Crystallis goes on to Sweet and Strong, finds the Mana Void. He does get reflected, but not before he gets off the ultimate. And now Armel wants to get back into the fray. Like you said earlier, once he knows Doom is down, this entire game is a playground. Does get caught with the hook shot just for a moment, but it does not matter. Crystallis jumping into the fight. Primal roll onto the TB. TB cannot sunder. He loses his life. No buyback available for him. And now they mop up the rest of this team fight. The two supports both fire back. Both of them will have died back. And we're going to go in first for Armel. Low skill. Going to be trying to dish out this physical damage. Can they bring down the first life? No, they cannot. Huge Mana Void coming in from Crystallis. And they have to clean up number one.
Yeah, that was a massive Hail Mary. As you said,
they will take this fight, but they might still go for it. Boom. Thinking about going in. Finds the onslaught forward. There's no mana on Laranov. He doesn't want to pop the BKB on his first life. So as a result, he will end up losing it. Primal Beast goes in onto Armel. Onto Laranov rather. And Laranov, he's already going to come back on second life with the BKB active. Nature's Prophet trying to help him out with damage. There's not going to be a Requiem as the Warrior Punch was there to interrupt it. It does eventually go off, fearing Crystallis away. But now Laranov has no more allies. This is one of those rarefied occasions as we see down bottom, Sweet and Strong getting himself killed. But this is going to be one of those games where Butterfly is actually going to be massive for the SF when he eventually gets there. PL never wants to be buying MKB, and they need some kind of way, like you said, just to deal with this PL, stop him from just killing the entire team. They are going to look for the tier 2 tower in this bottom lane, but at the same time, they're going to dual aggress because they're going on to Kidaro's life up top. Onslaught directly on top of him. With the Puppey very strong. They're going to try and force a fight. Smoking up this 5. Who are they going to be able to find? Kidaro is inside the Roshan pit. He gets caught out first. Will he die before he gets off the tombstone? He has gotten the flesh golem and the tombstone. In the meantime, Lay is coming through with the rolling thunder. Sweet and Strong did die first. They are eventually able to melt down Kidaro. But now, there's no more BKB onto these heroes on the side of Team Secret. So they're trying to throw out this damage from low skill. There's going to be the Static Storm catching on to 2. But they don't have enough damage here, Fluke. Laranov is too low. Crystallis is chasing him down. And will be able to kill him with this Phantom Lancer. And as low skills BKB doesn't even activate it. I think the dealer is dying too quickly. And in the end, they just say, well, we don't have what it takes to take Team Secret to. Of course, to find out a little bit more, we have Yamich, the position 4 player from the side of Team Secret, joining us for a quick interview. Good sir, firstly, congratulations on the win. I want to get your opinion on something. How did you join Team Secret? What is that conversation like? And then overall, what's Western Europe been like for you as your first time outside of Eastern Europe?
I mean, I met a Puppey in Last Chance. We just talked some. When Team Secret was removed to Div II, I was just trying to play on this team, yeah. A lot of this region want to play in this Europe, yeah, because I don't know, a lot of Lovats and a lot of these players just coming to these teams. I wanted to, and now I'm here.
Provided that Team Secret do get promoted into Division 1, obviously next season you'll be playing in Div 1 up against some of the strongest teams in Europe. If Team Secret were in Div 1, where do you think you would finish in that particular road?
It's kind of good question. Maybe I just don't want to answer to this, but from 1 to 4.
From 1 to 4, let's go, yeah. Let's go. That's what I want to hear. Team Secret at the major would be very exciting to see again. And of course, Yamich, so far you've excited us a lot with the games you've played. So thank you so much for your time and good luck. Have fun for the rest of the games on the tour. Catch off the Sacred Arrow, and here comes Boom with the Young Dark Rift. They're looking for the kill onto Mobe. Not able to find it just yet, and they don't find it with the Slider Fist either. Morty's kisses rain up top the heavens. They want to try and bring down Boom, and Boom falling lower and lower should end up dying. Alex has himself inside the power cloud with this young Monkey King as well. Monkey King will dish out enough damage to help get this kill. Wukong's come on, finally does come out. As Armel escaping away from low play. Mixer, one more rifle and he does. Still looking for Puppey, and Puppey somehow still alive at the end of all of this. Low play with BKB will end. Armel pops his own BKB, jumps into the fray, able to bring down the clockwork. And low play without BKB, he is vulnerable and he is going to die. Fire and a couple more right clicks, they finally get him. In the meantime though, they did manage to get the quick kill on to LeBron elsewhere in the fight. Armel still going for more. He's gotten himself a double kill. He wants a triple. He wants Mixer to keep the Monkey King alive. And they had to jump away from the Aegis. But there's the gobble up. 3 heroes stunned up by this. But that might just be dooming Mobe. Alex about to die yet again. Mobe doesn't have BKB, so he's gone as well. Lil Pleb doing his best as the Water Boy. And looks like Team Secret might have just broken this game wide apart. They go in onto BKB. Very strong hero. But no mana to get home here. Fluke, he might be dead anyway. There's going to be the follow-up of Team Secret. They try one more play. LeBron gets thrown in. There's actually a lot of damage with the Morty's kisses. Granting the victory towards Team Secret.
Yeah, that was the tight one.
Crystallis runs away from this fight. Yamich did find the snowball save, at least for now. And they will have some damage coming in from this Lesh rack. Lesh is going to be now in much more mortal danger, and she does eventually die. No Pleb showed up for the fight to throw in the right click damage. They've lost the Doom though, but no Pleb with his own BKB trying to TP out. Doesn't feel like they can keep taking this fight. Actually cancels his TP. Holds his position. No Pleb. What bravery is this? What bravery is happening here with these Morty's kisses? Puppey still alive. Avalanche toss under 3, and Mobe gets a double kill for his efforts. They're gonna try and force this fight. Armel blinks on the north side with BKB and Bloodstone going. They actually don't even need the BKB. This is just a Bloodstone. Low Pleb, he actually gets brought down here. Mixer's dead as well. 2 buybacks coming in from both supports. Tree volley thrown in by Mobe. No space is going to be created because they just go back for a free kill onto Mobe. Well, should be. Even if I BKB, I'd probably still lose my life on this one. Mobe, what do you have? Finds an avalanche toss, comes in from the back end. They actually kill Crystallis. Boom will go in with the full trample combination. Mobe should die, but does have mine. They're going to try and force a fight down bottom. Armel just jumps in. He's already got BKB out, so he's not a great Doom target. Mixer, his own BKB about to finish. He dooms Yamich. That's what he has to resort to right now. Tree volley will have to finish him off. They also bring Crystallis low. Crystallis almost died here, but Mobe, without a BKB of his own, has no protection versus Doom or Armel. Will end up with the onslaught. They want to find Low Pleb, and they do get him. They don't have the reveal for him just yet, but they will not really need it. Eventually, the Glimmer Cave will end. Eventually, they have the damage to kill him, and eventually, here in the second game, and put them 4-1 on the leaderboard and straight on track to get it. We can find out a little bit more though about that portion of the game as we have one of their players to join us for an interview. It is Crystallis, the carry player, man who found himself being top 2 at TI. Fam, what's up? How you doing?
Speaking of some of the new players that have come into your roster as well, how has the transition changed for you playing, obviously with Nisha at TI and now with Armel playing in? Is it much of a muchness for you between both of those two players, or do you think it's been a little bit different transition for you?
I mean, I think every player has like a different strength, right? Every player does things slightly differently, and it's not like it's like a massive deal, not something that I would like point towards for anything. The same with everyone, it's just slightly different every time you get a new player, but it's not like a big deal or something that like really stands out all too much.
Okay. You were mentioning there that like everybody in your answers that everybody does something different to the game. Can you talk to us about what it is that makes you a special player? Like what makes Crystallis Crystallis? What makes you somebody to watch out for? What do you bring to Team Secret as an individual and as a player?
I think I'm generally fairly versatile and pretty easy to play with. If my game has to get sacked, then I'm not someone who minds very much.
Okay. A man who is always just willing to do whatever it takes to get the W, and now y'all are very much on your way towards Division 1. All that's left is to get into Div 1. So good luck, have fun for the few games remaining. I will hope to see you and talk to you again down the stretch. So thank you for your time. BKB with the exorcism going. They want to look towards bringing down no one falling so low. Will he be able to survive this fight? Hurricane onto the high ground. He stays alive. The supernova does pop. They stun up onto this primal beast and they kill off Boom. Seb though goes to pop BKB, but to no avail. He is gonna end up dead. The TP out from Enchantress will be get that 1 kill. They're still in search for more though. Crystallis sees Thompson, jumps on Thompson, the Hurricane forward, no one really doing everything he can to keep Thompson alive. But this time, Yamich, but they still maybe have set up for a kill to happen onto no one. Spirit Siphon will be there. The ghosts are finished. They're not going to be applying the physical damage anymore. But happening right now, which might work out for the side of Team Secret. There's a Doom that goes out onto Crystallis, and there's a Fissure as well. Supernova popped onto the low ground. Here comes the Morphling, trying to lance out the physical damage. But even with the double damage rune here, Fluke, he's barely tickling anybody. The Doom's about to finish. There comes the Echo Slam from Seb, but it only connects onto a Doom Ursa and a Jakiro that was in trouble anyway. They turn around with the Pulverize, back onto Thompson. Paul Thompson still trying to survive this fight. Seb dies to the onslaught, buyback onto Jakiro. Puppey wants to turn his attention back towards Thompson, and there's Yamich. They get the arrow that holds him in position, trying to run away, but he has to know that his time is up. Pulverize back in 4 seconds if they even need it, and they might not, but if Pulverize, you might as well put him down. Yamich getting a killing spree. Also always on the fly. He does get off the supernova, and they take the first life. The fear will come out, and they have to get away from this egg. Stuns up to Crystallis. Can Crystallis escape is the question. He goes into the enrage, he refreshes, it gets off the secondary BKB, jumping onto Phoenix and ripping always want to fly apart. Boom with the trample, doing damage onto Kid Track as well as Thompson. The Echo Slam and the Fissure will cancel out the Pulverize, but it does not save the life of Seb, and nor will it save the life of this Morphling. Crystallis gets an ultra kill. Come on, y'all. Do the right thing. No one gets caught by Yamich's arrow. Yamich is the real homie because Yamich knows it's rampage time, baby. They get it. They throw in the towel. GG, well played the score. Team Secret take game number 1 in extremely dominant fashion. They drag back with the relocate and the drop down on the supernova as well. So Io will live. They will maybe try and re-engage onto this Pango, but the damage potential coming in from Boom thanks to the exorcism and the stolen overwhelming odds from Yamich. Find the double kill with the Fade Bolt. They're chasing down onto Seb as well. Seb needs to run. He's gonna get reload out right now by Yamich. Yamich will ensure that he's safe and fine. He also false promised himself, and Seb caught in with the Ice Pass, Macro Pyre on top of him. He dies just as the Supernova pops. And the Supernova brings Always on the Fly right in front of the face of the Death Prophet, the last place he wants to be. And now Thompson, no more false promise, no more relocate, no more option here. Armel gets away from the Supernova, but with all the heals, they go forward. No! He jumped onto a tree, got cut down by the Swashbuckle, and he's gonna die! His team invested so much to save him, and he throws it all away by jumping forward. Here, Yamich blinks dagger forward. He's looking for the left. No, he's looking for the duel. Not gonna get the damage from this. Will he? They're looking for Seb, and Seb will get saved by the false promise for now. Jumping onto the back end of the fight. No, they found Thompson. They silenced him as well. Oh, no more Oracle. Here's a stolen duel in the opposite direction. What? Seb trying to duel this Rubik. Won't be able to find the kill. Monkey King goes in with the Wukong's command against the TB. TB sunders the IO. Killed off the Monkey King. There's Doom, or there's a young Boom. Death Prophet is still alive. Swashbuckle back onto Always on the Fly. He has to get himself out of here though, but won't be able to do so. Thrown down by Crystallis, and Yamich forced up forward with the blink. They really want to find a target, and they will. Finding the salvation. But Team Secret, no matter what, they allow Boom to be the one that dangles further forward because they know they have so many tools to just save him, even when he's the first one jumped on. And oh, I forgot the Uber without Wukongs. It's very hard for them to try and make this happen. And speaking of Wukong, yet again, Monkey King getting found out in the trees. Oh no, he's gonna die on no one. Does that buyback though, so returns into the fray. In the meantime, Icarus dive away for the Phoenix. He can't save Thompson, who's being shredded to pieces by the Quantum Megas. Armel jumping to the back end. They find Seb, force out a BKB from this LC, but she'll still end up dying. Wukong's command will get triggered out, but no one, you are not safe inside this Wukong's. You are not safe inside this game. And Team Secret demonstrate that this map is theirs. Come on, do it again. Give it to him. No! Always want to fly. Always not helping. Help Team Secret. we have the man, the legend, one of my personal favorite players and a personal hero of mine, Puppey. Good sir. Congratulations on the dub. Team Secret looking hella fresh right now. And speaking of the fact that it's a new team, at this point this is, I don't know, version 12, version 13, 14 of Team Secret. Can you talk us through what the decision making was for you personally when you went scouting for the new players? Like, what is the conversation like that led to the RMLs, Boom going to the offlane, Yamich being brought into the team? What was cooking in the brain of Puppey to make these moves happen?
Honestly, the way that we played in the first division last season was kind of bad, and in a way where I think like everybody decided to kind of like, this is not working out, right? And in my head it was kind of like, yo, this is a disband, right? In that regard, I started picking pieces together of seeing what can I do in order to achieve like a team that has like a punch to it, you know? And I feel like Armel can punch us hard, you know? I gotta get that guy in. Those types of ideas, like somebody that you respect, who you've played against and has made you feel like hell, you gotta get those players, you know? You gotta see if they want to play with you. And I think Yamich and Armel, they are those type of players that I have felt that they have made my life living hell. That's how you go from there, I mean, in my opinion.
Okay. I'm curious about something actually. You're right now probably the living legend, right? You've been to all the TIs, one of the oldest captains that's still around in the game right now. What advice would you give for up and coming, not just support players, but people who want to assume leadership roles in their teams? What are the important things to look out for? What mistakes have you made in the past that you would avoid others to avoid? Still, you advise other people to avoid? And generally speaking, what do you think is the most important things for a player to learn, both about the game and about themselves, if they want to be an effective captain in the team?
The advice I would give myself at this age right now, to myself, probably wouldn't be the same as the advice I would give it to a young person. In my opinion, if you're young, you're supposed to be practically able to play every role pretty okay. You know, like you can't just play support and live with it or something like that. You gotta be able to kind of bring everything to the table, because you're young and not supposed to give up on anything. Just be free and do whatever you want. You know, don't tunnel vision on anything.
Okay, that's you sound like an Assassin's Creed enjoyer. Nothing is true, everything is permitted. Puppey, good sir, thank you so much. I've been a fan of yours for a long time. I'm glad I finally got to talk to you. Good luck, have fun for the rest of your games. And
good, man.
At this point, I think we're pretty sure we're going to see you in Div 1. So congratulations on everything, and can't wait to see you guys play more. Thank you for your time
jinx me now, man. Come on, dude. I thought you liked me.
No, I'm not casting right now. You know, we're off the casting day, so it's not a caster's curse. So now it's okay.
Okay, sure. All right, fine. Well, thanks for having me. Goodbye.
Bye, Puppey. Legend, that man right there.
Here it is. There it is. And immediately jump in the middle lane onto Stoikov. Yano, he does have the roar, but doesn't feel like he needs to even use it for this one, and he's absolutely right, he doesn't. The Doom has come down though onto Boom, so that's going to be an issue for him as the roar comes out onto the Jakiro, and the drums take him out along with the kisses as well. They will finish off Boom here. Armel wants the target, he's looking at Cube, and look at the drums. Oh my goodness, dude, he's going for it. The drums, they're working. Arna's going to fall as well. Imagine this is so... Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, this is a big jump from Crystallis here. He doesn't have his BKB yet. He's going to drop a Wukong's one, but he's just burning up inside this Jakiro. He's trying to heal up with the weak shake hold. He's actually going to be able to survive through it all. Oh my goodness, now trying to chase down Mr. Vincento. Yeah, he does sidestep it very, very nicely. And now he's going to be able to bring down the Jakiro as well.
Ganking, rolling for Ivy to kind of come back into the game. And Secret not getting open.
Nice jump in from Boom once again here. They consider going for the Doom, but they don't actually throw it down. And out the roar comes out onto Eddie, and he's going to get blasted down by the Mystic team that's waiting behind him, though. Secret ready to re-engage in the blink of an eye. In they go. The Doom is down onto the Monkey King, but Armel, he's on top of Stoikov right now. Who's the better Leshrac? It is Armel, but Beastmaster takes him down. Utter to fall as well. Secret, they're all over them right now. Let's just turn Cube inside out. Johnny trying to look for the target here, but the moment he leaves in the base, he's just got two calls on top of him.
Yeah, it's a great flex on the Beastmaster to mid lane. Armel had a pretty good matchup. He managed to work that lane really well.
Wow, look at him go.
Engaging emergent gameplay up top.
So enjoyable. Yeah, Johnny getting very low once again here, and the Axe is going to be able to finish him off. It's another death for the Ember Spirit. Jim can't do much about that. Look at him go, getting on top of the Rubik, and this is going to be another kill going the way of Secret by the looks of it.
Out here from Armel, immediately just running back bot.
Down at
got the minus flying up.
Yeah. Getting run down. Secret, they're really trying to cascade this game down upon Ivy, and they might just do it. Oh no, Johnny, he hit 6, he turns out.
A lot of presence now from the Viper here.
Yeah, this is this could be big, but is it gonna be enough to save Ade? Certainly not, especially he's getting used up, so can't even use the nosedive. Does finally drop it down, but takes a lot of damage from the Bedlam here. Stoikov, he's going to get controlled up pretty hard here, and now they've got the pounce as as well with the fear. Crystallis, he's going to get another. Has to be careful though. Running low with Shadow Dance, but then again, there's no one here to do any damage to him, so might as well just finish the job. The Kiss is coming in over the top as well, but Crystallis is going to be able to finish with just off cooldown now, so we're playing on the edge just a little bit. And also gets off the dart pack there to try and get the kill onto
Your investment here on the Ember feels like it needs so much to get going. And it's going to take a lot more time to farm to reach that point.
Meanwhile, his team are just dying left, right, and center. Like it's a rough old situation, but it's hard. This slug is such a beast. You know, he can just run down anybody he wants. So look at this dive. I mean, he's killing them on the subs of their range. Again, can they at least get this kill? Doesn't even look like it. Johnny, he's gonna pop. Doesn't quite. Yes, he does. He does die. Crystallis looking onto Stojkov. He's got the pounce to come in here. He's got an agent as well. So for the rampage, moving across towards Ade as well. Is he gonna get? Ooh. Threatening the golem here, could land it onto 2, and is absolutely going to do exactly that. Crystallis just expected, but at the same time, they did it in style. They did it in a long style. Which means we get to chat to a member from Team Secret, and it's going to be Mr. Boom. Mr. Boom, how's it going? How's it feel to be possibly, you know, well, no, definitely heading back to Division 1?
Hey guys, I mean, yeah, obviously it feels good. This series was a bit random, you know, on the new patch, super stressful, but we pulled through, and yeah, super happy to be back in Div 1.
Absolutely, yeah. To take it back to how it goes. Overall, how has this Division 2 been for you? Know, has this been like a really big challenge for you guys, or you know, do you feel like you've kind of just been a step above everybody else and it hasn't been too hard?
No, I mean, we lost to Dota 2 Hustlers. They played pretty good when we played against them. Like they were the better team on that day, and we learned a lot from the loss against them. So I mean, no, we didn't go into any series like underestimating everyone. We know that like these are not bad teams. You know, every team has good players and they all deserve to be here. So you can't underestimate anyone, or you can lose to anyone. But yeah, I mean, looking forward to playing Div 1.
That should be a lot of fun. Yeah, we're definitely looking forward to that one if it happens. John, you got one final question for Mr. Boom here?
Yeah, I'm curious, with you guys definitely at least making it into Div 1, is there any team that you look forward to rematching back up in Div 1? Is there any team that you feel like you really want to play against and try to figure out things again up against them up there?
No, I mean, I'm not really looking at the teams that I'm going to play against. I just want us to do the best we can and be as prepared as we can for the Div 1. Like, I think our roster is quite strong and we can beat anyone. Yeah, we'll see.
Awesome stuff. Humble as ever. Boom, lovely guy to talk to, and of course, Div 1 next season. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. See you.